Okay, so this is a movie of the outside of the house and the surroundings. This is a pond that is now dried out. It's usually full even in August and September, but this year, since there's a drought, there's no water in it left at all. It's usually quite high up, actually. And across the street is the farmhouse to which our barn belongs. It's a farmhouse. And back on this side is a dumpster from our neighbor who owns about 150 acres or more, a Wall Street tycoon. And this is the beginning, well, almost the beginning. Right here is the beginning of our property. And this is what we call Stonehenge because of the arrangement of the stones. Seems to be a lot of traffic today on the road. I think people are going home from work. But anyhow, here's Stonehenge, and there's Thomas doing gardening work. There he is. Thomas, say hello. Say hello.
You want me to clean this room?
He's playing with me. So here's the back of the barn, and then along the side of the house we have giant bushes for privacy, and behind them are true lilac trees that bloom in May, and there's a birch negra. The tallest one is the birch negra. And you can see this is the back of the studio with the picture window. This is our rock garden that has nothing in it right now. Here's the birch negra. And here's the entrance to the studio. And there's the roof. We have a tin roof. There's the entrance to the garage. More of the bushes. Actually, we need to go across the street. There are the bushes. And our property goes down, about 100 yards or so. And there's a pathway it's still our property. It goes into the woods, and Tom has cleared it and it's an old road. And Tom cleared it so that he brought up a bench to sit in the woods. There's a path to go to the bench and sit in the woods, which is very nice. So here's the garage. And see, it's a metal roof. I don't know if you can see it's a metal roof. And the balcony to the studio. And the garage door, and there's the barn. See, the studio is really separate from the house. And here we have our bird feeder, and all that is woods. That's actually our property. And these are all walnut trees here. So now you can see the roof. There's the those weird things that stop the snow from falling on you when it melts in winter. And the screen doors open into the kitchen, and you can see through the kitchen to the back door. So you have great cross ventilation in summer. And here is our herb garden. I'm not showing you the other garden because it's in so bad shape that I'm ashamed of it. Let's see, this is the walnut tree here. And here's the side of the barn, which goes for a long way, as you can see. And that's the kitchen, dining room, den, and living room. And it all goes that way. And here's the water meadow again. I think I showed you that last time. These doors don't open, the windows do. And here we come to the back of the barn. And the little deck there with the light. And next door neighbor's dog is barking. And Thomas is working. I don't know if you can see him. I'm shooting into the sun. So there's the studio again, which is really separate from the house. Okay, I'm going to just show you the path. We left everything wild because we wanted to leave it wild. We didn't want a manicured forest. What some people do, they have their dead trees cut down and all these bushes cut down. This is all bush here, and I hope I don't see any snakes. Here's the bridge that there's usually water from the pond next door, which is where we started out. But now it's just overgrown with greens, and I can try to get here. See? That's the water meadow, totally overgrown this year in August. All of this is usually wet with water. And there's tussock grass, which you can't even see, that's died because there's no water. And I hear something in the bushes there. We have lots of deer. So that's about it. That's the ugly tree is our neighbors. We can't do anything about that. That's about it for. You have a view of the house. And that's about it for the outside tour. Okay, signing off.